Hello everyone, this is Ilares here and this will be the very first video on this channel about a board game and one of my favorite, and you can play it online for free on bga.com Board Game Arena, as you can see on the top left. It's a game for 2 to 5 players, quite short. Games go usually for 5 to 10 minutes, quite easy to get on. You can play with your children, no worries about that. But if you want to become good, it's quite tricky. So I'm currently first of the season, and you can see I have quite a nice win rate, 84%, more than 500 games. So I guess you can learn one thing or two with me today. So this will be not for 2 players. For 2 players, it's quite different. So the tier list will be for 3 to 5 players. Usually we play 3 or 4. I would suggest to play 4 people, but doesn't change much. And yeah, so there's 38 special building, and well, if I do 1 or 2 minutes with them, it will be a 1 hour long video, so I'll try to cut short. So I found actually someone did a tier list on tier maker, so I was happy to not do it by myself. But it took the French. I'm French as well, so I can read it. It's not a problem. But I will translate everything. Obviously, no worries. And yeah, I'll try to be as short and sharp as possible. So let's go. So this one, we gain twice the amount of gold. I mean, not gold, income we have. But at the end of the game, we lose points equal to our income. It's quite interesting, actually. At first, I thought it was a good one, but it's quite average. If you have nothing else, it can be good. Take it when you have like 5 income, but yeah, it's low B, high C, I would say. This one is quite interesting. So at the end of the game, you can copy any special building your opponent has, and if you want, you can copy a random one. So I would suggest never to copy a random one except if you can only pick this one and nobody has interesting shit, which would probably never happen in your life. But also, just for information, this one can copy this one. So you can copy ones that copy a card. I done it before. I was not sure it was possible, but it is. So, well, it's simple. If there's good buildings, this one is good. If there's bad buildings, this one is bad. So it's hard to say. It can be S if you copy something like this, or it can be F if nothing is good. So yeah, I'll put it a bit higher still. This one, so 3 heart if you have no orange. This is pretty good. This is a clear hair. Usually most cards that give hearts or people right now are usually better than the one who give incomes. But obviously, I mean, if you have infinite income, it's super good. The problem with this card, if you can't pick orange card, and orange eyes are the high hurt of the game. So if you want to pick this one, it's important you try to pick 2 hot building, the 4 blue or the 5 yellow, or try to have a bit of hearts before picking, because you will end up with like 6-7 people and like 3 or 4 hearts, and you don't want that. So yeah, this is pretty good, and yeah, try to have more hearts because you will not play orange, and you can play lower income than usual because, well, you don't need orange, so you don't need good expensive card. You can just take the 6 cross building that give 3 people and just take less than 6. So yeah, if you go for this card, go for less than 6 income and go for small cards that give a lot of hearts. This one, maybe it's S, I don't know. I think it's, yeah, It's close. It's a bit better than this one because you get 4 people instead of 3 orange. 3 hearts, sorry. But you need a lot more. 2 blue are harder to get usually, and orange and purple are quite nasty to get. That's already 5 building units. But if you can do it, it's pretty good. The downside is you let the green building to everyone else, but I guess it's fine. So yeah, can be tricky to get. And for these two, if you're the last player to have choice and everybody else pick building, just don't pick it until your last building. So if ever like you are in a shitty situation and you have to pick a green or orange to have a good score, well, maybe you can change your strategy last time. But if all the other buildings are shitty, try to pick it early so they don't steal it for you. Usually people contest for the good building, so try to pick it early as possible. This one, so 3 heart if you have strictly more greens than everyone else, and 1 heart if it's not the case. So this kind of building are quite tricky because it depends of the other people, so I would just put it on B. It's fine. I mean, two blue, usually it's annoying to get 2 blue. Usually you just want 0 to 1 blue in your city, but yeah, you need at least 3 green to be safe. So if you had the very first building you choose green, maybe you can go for it. Or if you have the igloo 3 cost, maybe you can go for it. But otherwise, yeah, it depends a lot of other people as well. And yeah, my favorite building, the garden. So this is S tier for sure. So at the end of the game, if you have strictly less than 30 points, so usually 4 times 4 times 7 or 5 times 5, you double your points, so you go to 50 or 56, or even if you have 5 times, no, you can't have, yeah, try to have 5. Even if you have 7 times 3, which is 21, you go to 42, and 42 is already good. So yeah, this one is amazing, but you need 2 blue and 2 orange, which the orange usually give you a lot of hearts, so try not to get more than 30. So this one requires a lot of planning, but if you manage to do it, usually you will be first or second. Don't destroy your entire city just to have this and destroy your income and everything, but if you can manage, it's amazing. This one, if you have the most blue, 3 hearts, equality 2 and 1 in the other case. It's a bit similar to this one. Usually people don't go for blue because they are not really the best cards, they are like intermediate cards. But if I don't know, you had some blue at first for some reason, and it can be good, but yeah, average. This one is really tricky as well. It can be fun. So you have 4 hearts, but you lose the last card you bought. I think people overvalue this card, so maybe I will put it a bit lower. The problem with this, I mean, it's funny because you can just buy 2 cost blue building and destroy it, and so you have a lot of income. Like let's say you have 5 income and you buy a 2, so you have 8 gold after. So, but it's 3 blue is a lot, and losing 1 card is a lot. So this is, yeah, I mean, every building can be good if you have, I mean, you shouldn't go for blue a lot usually, but so yeah, I think people overvalue this card. So this one is one of my favorite for sure. Maybe not S tier, but maybe actually, because it's hard to lose with this one. usually I think I put it on S. It's quite easy to do. Just the blue usually, and actually not so easy. Okay, but yeah, usually people will fight for this card, and then you just buy the 6 and 3 green card, and you already have 2 hearts. If you get lucky and you have Igloo at first, or the very first building, you put green, or you have the 8 cost green cards that give 3 people. That's amazing. So yeah, very very strong, and it's hard to go wrong with this card. So. This one, we almost never see it in play. I mean, maybe it's not F, but yeah, 2 green means that you have it a bit late because you want to buy green building when you have like 4, 5, 6 income. So you will have a bit of income, but late. I mean, if it was like only 1 green, this could be good. But it's hard to pull and it doesn't give you a lot, so yeah, average. This one, I think it's pretty good. I think it's low A, I think. So orange card costs 3 less, and yeah, that's pretty good because usually you will have 2 to 3 orange. And if you get lucky and you buy the 5 card for 2 income and 1 heart for 2 gold, that's amazing. So if you eye-roll this with some orange, you can really go far. So yeah, pretty solid overall. Because you really like orange card, you will need orange card, which is not the case of this one, for instance. So it's the same, but it's for green cards. So, yeah, usually the mistake people make is they get it right now, they buy also green card, and then, well, so yeah, I will do a strategy guide, I think, and basically. This one you want to buy it late, like when you have 4 cards, like middle of the game, when you do your second war, when you are 4 or 5 income and you did half of your city, and basically you will buy the 6 and 3 cost green building, and you will have 6 gold winning, so you can buy or you can stock a bit to buy orange. And actually I think it's a bit better. Maybe this one goes here actually. So yeah, don't rush it because green card doesn't give you income and you need income at first. There's absolutely no building for now that you need to rush. You can rush buildings that give you money, and well we'll see later. This one is a bit the same. Blue card, you don't really need them. They cost 3 less, but that's... I mean, yeah, you can go full blue and stay low income and expect a high roll, but it's... Nah, it's not really good. This one is not really good as well. I saw some people winning because, well, one guy has like 3 or 4 yellow and it gives you 4 hearts, but it's so expensive. Having 3 blue is a lot. It's so much. It's like this one. Actually, I think it's even worse. I mean, if it go for 3 or 4 hearts, okay, why not? But otherwise, it's pretty bad. This one is a bit amazing. I think I'll put it a bit higher. The only problem with this one, if it's people will fight for it, so maybe you will not, because you want to do it late, you want to do it on a 3 people or 3 heart building. But if you want to do that, some guy can steal it before and do it on a 2 heart or 2 people building. So yeah, it's a bit close, and 2 blue again is a bit annoying. So yeah, I didn't talk about it, but obviously if you can, as you see, most of the building need at least one blue, and the blue don't give income, so you usually get them in the mid game. And since we want income at first and then people are hard to maximize our score, well, we can't really rush blue. That's why the cards with blue are not really good. But this one it can be quite good, to be honest. This one I don't know. So 1 people per blue in one of your neighbors. So if you play on 4 people, be careful. That's 1 people will not have it. So on BGA, you have a list on top right of your screen, and your neighbor has people just above or below you. So yeah, well, it's highly dependent of your opponent. If your opponent has like 3 blue, yeah, it's good, but yeah, it's highly dependent, so it's hard to say. But I should add a tier of depends a lot of other people. But maybe I can do that actually. Can I? I think it's better. Super dependent of the situation. So this one. This one is usually bad, whatever happens, but yeah, I mean, we could put this one, but there would be a lot of cards on this row. But if you can manage to have 3, the maths potential, but they're not so good, so don't. Okay, this one is also super dependent, but usually it's pretty good. It's like A something. So you copy a card of one of your neighbors that are the same place. So obviously you want it late for a 3 heart or 3 people building, and that's it. But the problem is people will, like this one, will try to steal it quite fast. This one is super dependent, but I think it's C, but I think I will leave it on C because the problem is it's only on your left neighbor, so the guy below you on BGA, and for orange, so that's so many conditions, like only one guy that goes for only one color, so it's super dependent, but it's bad super dependent, so yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can win again with this. This one, so in 2 player it's S for sure. In 3 maybe A or B, and in 4 player I think it's just C, and usually we play 4 players, so super dependent, but I mean probably C or something. So you steal 1 gold of the guy with the highest income. Yeah, but it depends because on 3 player stealing can be okay. On 4 it doesn't give you much. This one is probably the worst card for sure. So every time one of your neighbors spend 4 more, you gain 1 gold. It's like giving you 1 or 2 income, and you're not even sure you'll get 2. And already giving you 2 income, it's bad. So yeah, it's probably one of the worst cards. This one is quite interesting actually, because it's hard to do, but if you do it, if you do 2 hearts and 1 people, it's pretty okay. But 2 blue is usually hard to get, and it's very hard to get the maths potential of this card, so I guess it's just pretty bad. This one is probably one of the worst as well with the castle. So you win 2 money, 2 gold if if you still have money. So first you need to have money, which you usually don't want. You usually want to spend all your money, especially when you are on 4, 5, 6 gold, and you only gain 2, and you need 2 blue and 1 yellow and 1 gray. That's probably one of the worst cards for sure. This one is quite dependent. Usually I get it when there's nothing else, and I still have 1 heart. Because you need a high income to win the game. You need a 6, 7, maybe 8 income to win the game, because you need the high heart cards and the high people cards to aim like to 42, 49, 56 point, and this one it can be there, but I don't think it's super dependent. I think it's just pretty bad. This one is pretty good, especially if the other cards are bad. You can get it quite fast and you don't need blue, and you have 2 hearts. 1 gold for everyone doesn't change a lot, so we can almost ignore it. But yeah, usually if there's no better card, I would just rush this and I have 2 hearts and I'm happy with that. This one is quite dependent as well. If you had to skip a building early in the game, like you go for a 3-cross building and then you have only 2 gold and you do only 3-cross building, so you need to skip 1 turn. It's fine, but otherwise it's quite average, because well, you need 10 cards to win the game and you need to play a card every round. So yeah, for me it's C, but it can be good if you are to skip 1 turn and maybe you play versus a beginner that skip a lot of round or something. But this one is okay. It's quite good actually. I see I don't put a lot of cards in B tier, so I'll put a bit more. This one is quite good. 3 hearts if you net 2 cards of the same color, 1 heart if you fail. The problem with this card, usually you buy it and you get the 6 and 3 green from the command shop. And yeah, it's pretty good actually. I think I will even put it like that. Problem is, if people already bought a lot of green cards from the shop, it's not so good. So yeah, something like this. Okay, this one probably one of the worst. So it sounds amazing. If when you skip your turn you get 8 gold instead of 1, so you're like, wow, I'm gonna be super rich. But even if instead of 8 gold it would be 99 gold, you still have to skip 1 turn, and skipping 1 turn costs you a lot of points. So you never want to skip a turn. I mean, yeah, you can, but yeah, skipping on purpose. So if you do it, you will do once and then never skip more than 1 turn. So yeah, for me, I mean, it's not the worst, to be honest. It's not the worst, something like this. You can do this, skip a turn and then you buy higher cards, but I would not recommend this. This one is probably one of the worst as well. I don't know, it costs a lot. 2 blue is a lot, and you gain 2 income per green card, so you need 1 or 2 green. That's so many buildings you need for such a few. It's like this one. Yeah, I'll put some card on B. This one is same. Okay, at least you have 2 income, but 2 income is not much. And you need 2 blue fast, so I think it's a bit better than this one. But still, not so good. Bowling, whoop, what did I do? I put this from here. Okay, I just do it so it's... actually, this is really C. I mean, maybe this is B. No, I don't know. There's a lot of C cards. I mean, I can add one. It's, yeah, just to see if it's visible for everything. So this one is really good. Twin Chrome is great. It quite costs a lot. It's the same building as this one. 3 gold is nice. Obviously you don't need 6 gold, just 3 more in Chrome. If you can get it super fast, it's okay, but it's not crazy, but it's okay. This one is really interesting. For 2 green you win 1 gold. So yeah, if you can do it for 5 or 6 and you have nothing else, it's quite okay. It's a bit like this one that usually will get you 6 gold, but this one you need to find green, and once you have bought green it doesn't give you much. This one can give you like a high like the 7 orange that give you 2 income and 2 hearts. I don't know, I think, yeah. This one is amazing. Usually it's very strong, and you only need 1 blue. 2 yellow is quite easy, 1 green is easy, and if you had like a purple or orange before, it give you even more income, so it's like 3 or 4 income. So this one is really good. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll leave it here. Maybe actually we can put it on S tier with this, because there's only him on S tier. Something like this, yeah, why not? This one, the next card is free, but it's 2 blue, and it can be good. It can be like 8 or 9, so I would do it a bit better than this one, so maybe like low B, low B, or something like this. This one is pretty good as well. So you gain 2 time, I mean, next to turn you gain the income of the highest income, more than your income, so you basically double your income for 2 turns, so it gives you around like 10 or 12 gold usually, which is a lot. So yeah, it's pretty good. Then you can go for high cost card, and yeah, something like this. Yep. This one, it's interesting because you don't need blues, so all cards cost less, and yeah, you can just go for 6 incomes and buy the 6 cost green card, and then just buy every high cost card. So this one is quite good. I think it's, yeah, around here. This one give you 3 per blue, so usually it give you 6 gold, maybe 9, so a bit like this one. So yeah, this give you 6 gold, this give you 7, 8 gold. It's a bit better. This give you 12 gold, and this would give you 2 incomes, or 4, so maybe 16 gold, so way better than this shit, for instance. Maybe this one is not so bad, but okay, I will put it low B. This one, so if you have the less or equality of yellow, you have 2 incomes. First, once I played and I bought a yellow and I didn't realize, and it fucked up my game. And yeah, 2 income is not much at all, and it's also a condition that is annoying, because while there would be some yellow you need to buy if you get it early. So yeah, that's really not good. And last but not least, 3 more income if you have the less income, but this costs 2 blue and 1 green. Actually, it's quite dependent, because well, it can be good, but then you can't really improve your income so much So for me it's like yeah, low beat here, I think, something like this. So yeah, this can be really good if sells this building. Like if you can copy this one, this one, this one, or this one, or this one, and this, like the hamburger, a bit. Maybe we can do it like this. But yeah, I mean, this is super dependent. This depends on the number of player. So yeah, but and yeah, this one is hard to. It's hard to tell. But like these two are usually bad. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we did 30 minutes. It's fine. Okay, it was nice to make. I tried to put a bit of everything and to explain. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. And if you have any question or comment, or if you won a game with 60 points with one of the worst card of my tier list, well, no worry, we can disagree, we can talk about it and see what we do. Obviously every game is different, every situation is different. This card can be amazing sometimes, and sometimes you just have one hurt and it's so worse. But yeah, just try to go for these cards and you will probably win a lot more games. Okay, it was Hilarious. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys